Why do my bar chords sound like a muffled mess no matter what I do? Here's some buzzing. And then you give up, but don't give up. Hello, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. If you're new here, hi, my name is Katie. I teach music, guitar, voice, ukulele, music theory, and I love helping my students get to the next musical level, no matter what that may be. Today is another tips and tricks video about how to play bar chords and play them more easily. Have you ever wondered, why do my bar chords sound like a muffled mess no matter what I do? Here's some buzzing. But perhaps you're thinking, but Katie, I have small hands, I have short fingers, I can't play bar chords. You know what? I know exactly where you're coming from. Do you know why? I am barely 5 feet tall. I am a petite person and I have short fingers. It has taken me a while to be able to master the bar chord. But here are some things that may be able to help you. Maybe take things one thing at a time. Perhaps one string at a time. Bar chords can be very much like our lives. We should really try to take things one thing at a time. People say that they are great multitaskers, but let's be honest, when we have too many things going on, it's really hard to focus on that one thing and do it well. Today we're going to be talking about building your bar chords one string at a time to help you troubleshoot, why do your bar chords sound like a muffled mess? The previous video was all about posture and leveraging the length of your ukulele to serve more so as a counterweight rather than you just trying to squeeze the neck so hard and then just hope for dear life that it sounds okay. If you haven't watched that video yet, I'm going to leave that in the cards above and the description box below. If you're unfamiliar with that concept, I think it's going to be a big game changer for you. After you've done that, then come back to this video. Here's another game-changing trick for you. I'm going to be demonstrating this exercise on a B minor chord where I bar the 2nd fret and finger number 3 is going to be placed on the 4th fret of the G string, like this. First things first, I'm going to take finger number 1, locate the 1st string, and place it on the 2nd fret to build my B minor. And I'm going to take my finger, scooch it up close to the metal bar. If you haven't seen my video on bar chord tips, then I'm going to put that in the cards above and the description box below. Hopefully those tips will be able to help you further your bar chord journey. And then I'm going to lightly apply pressure until I hear a clear sound. You really don't need that much pressure applied to the fretboard in order to produce a clear sound. More often than not, I find that people are squeezing too hard. And what happens is that they just wear themselves out. They're working too hard to produce a clear sound when really they could just have a light touch in order to produce a clear sound. So if you're closer to the fret, you're going to have an easier time. And then apply the push-pull motion like I had mentioned in a previous video. And then gently apply the pressure until you have a clear sound. You see how it's... So I gently apply the pressure until I have a clear sound. That is my indication that I have applied enough pressure to produce a clear sound. Try to take note of that. You don't need to push as hard as you think you need to. Now we move on to the next string, 2nd string. I'm going to gently apply pressure, the push-pull motion, and apply that pressure. And play each string individually until they're both clear. Again, I feel like I'm barely touching the strings. I'm not pushing down as much as I think I need to. You may have to adjust with the pad of your finger how much pressure you have to apply to each string. But if you hear a buzz, you know, oh, that's my culprit. I need to just maybe make a minor adjustment, maybe rock my finger back a little bit in order to produce a clear sound. Another thing that you may want to do is roll your finger onto its side, more so this way. Instead of using the pad of your finger, which is the squishy part, and that is a very technical term, just kidding, but you have the pad of your finger, the squishy part, I'm going to be using the side right here. So I roll it more so onto its side, and then I have a clear sound. Try that. Moving on to string number 3, and I gently apply the pressure and make minor adjustments until I get a clear sound. Again, I feel like I'm not pushing down as hard as maybe as I thought I would previously have to do in order to form a bar chord. But I'm just making some minor adjustments, taking some notes mentally. Okay, I hear some buzzing. Okay, that means I need to probably roll my finger onto its side, bring it a little closer to the fretboard, and then maybe rock my hand back a little bit. Clear sound. Now what you can do is that you could take finger number 3 and then place that on the 4th fret right there, because the diagram indicates that you don't have to bar the entire fretboard. That's okay. I actually like to bar the entire fretboard. The reason why is because when I'm pushing down on the 4th fret, I really only have this much distance that I'm covering. So there's less tension on the string. So it'll be easier to produce a clear sound when I'm pushing down with my ring finger. If I'm here, I have this distance to cover, and that's a greater distance. So actually you're working a lot less if you bar that. Unless you feel like, you know what, this actually is stronger. I'm able to push down on these strings and apply the correct amount of pressure onto these 3 strings rather than just having all 4. That's fine. You will have to choose what's best for you. You will have to experiment and troubleshoot through each string, because then as you do that, you're making mental notes of what you need to adjust in order to make a clear bar chord sound. And I also have my bar chord bootcamp that can be found on my Patreon page. That is available for all people that are part of the gold tier and above, and that it has exercises, bar chord tips, and songs that you can incorporate these exercises in. Let me know if there are any other bar chord tips that have really helped you, or if there is a bar chord that you have still struggled with. Put that in the comment section below. Let me know. I love talking with you. What is your favorite song that has a bar chord? What are your favorite bar chord alternatives? Let us know in the comment section below, because this is a community. We like to share information, things that have helped us, and I think that you really contribute so much, not only to the people around you, but also to the online community. All right, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye. A special thank you to Enya for sponsoring this video. This ukulele was sent to me by Enya, and the link to this particular ukulele is found in the description box below. If you choose to shop through that link, a small portion of that sale does go back to me in supporting my channel. I really appreciate your support, and I will see you soon. Bye.